reduce the sleep. Before you start selling, sell to yourself that you have the capacity to do ₦1 billion in the next 3 months. You might say they do not have ₦1 billion product. If you sell that to yourself, both the product and the buyer will find you. When you have the right mindset, knowing that you have the capacity to become a billionaire by the end of this year, you meditate on it. It's strong enough. It will give you a drive. To be a dauntless salesperson, you cannot sleep too much. Why are you sleeping too much? Because there's nothing that is driving you. When you want to buy a private jet, you don't sleep for 15 hours. As a dauntless salesperson that has the right mindset, when it comes to the drive, then you need to continually give yourself dreams that are bigger than you. What that will do for you, when you see your dreams, you will reduce the sleep. Before you start selling, sell to yourself that you have the capacity to do ₦1 billion in the next 3 months. You might say they do not have ₦1 billion product. If you sell that to yourself, both the product and the buyer will find you. When you have the right mindset, knowing that you have the capacity to become a billionaire by the end of this year, you meditate on it. It's strong enough. It will give you a drive. To be a dauntless salesperson, you cannot sleep too much. Why are you sleeping too much? Because there's nothing that is driving you. When you want to buy a private jet, you sleep for 15 hours. As a dauntless salesperson that has the right mindset, when it comes to the drive, then you need to continually things that are bigger than you. What that will do for you, when you see your dreams, you will reduce the sleep. Before you start selling, sell to yourself that you have the capacity to do ₦1 billion in the next 3 months. You might say they do not have ₦1 billion product. If you sell that to yourself, both the product and the buyer will find you. When you have the right mindset, knowing that you have the capacity to become a billionaire by the end of this year, you meditate on it. It's strong enough. It will give you a drive. To be a dauntless salesperson, you cannot sleep too much. Why are you sleeping too much? Because there's nothing that is driving you. When you want to buy a private jet, you don't sleep for 15 hours. As a dauntless salesperson that has the right mindset, when it comes to the drive, then you need to continually give yourself dreams that are bigger than you. What that will do for you, when you see your dreams, you will reduce the sleep. Before you start selling, sell to yourself that you have the capacity to do ₦1 billion in the next 3 months. You might say they do not have ₦1 billion product. If you sell that to yourself, both the product and the buyer will find you. When you have the right mindset, knowing that you have the capacity to become a billionaire by the end of this year, you meditate on it. It's strong enough. It will give you a drive. To be a dauntless salesperson, you cannot sleep too much. Why are you sleeping too much? Because there's nothing that is driving you. When you want to buy a private jet, you don't sleep for 15 hours. As a dauntless salesperson that has the right mindset, when it comes to the drive, then you need to continually give yourself dreams that are bigger than you. What that will do for you, when you see your dreams, you will reduce the sleep. Before you start selling, sell to yourself that you have the capacity to do ₦1 billion in the next 3 months. You might say they do not have ₦1 billion product. If you sell that to yourself, both the product and the buyer will find you. When you have the right mindset, knowing that you have the capacity to become a billionaire by the end of this year, you meditate on it. It's strong enough. It will give you a drive. To be a dauntless salesperson, you cannot sleep too much. Why are you sleeping too much? Because there's nothing that is driving you. When you want to buy a private jet, you don't sleep for 15 hours. As a dauntless salesperson that has the right mindset, when it comes to the drive, then you need to continually give yourself dreams that are bigger than you. What that will do for you, when you see your dreams, you will reduce the sleep. Before you start selling, sell to yourself that you have the capacity to do ₦1 billion in the next 3 months.
Please confirm that you can hear me. And you can see my new share. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Please go to the chat box and confirm to me that you can hear me and you can see my screen. Thank you. Can you see my screen, please? And can you hear me? Good evening, good evening, good evening. All right, so you can all hear me. So maybe I should ask the question, why are you sleeping too much? Why are you sleeping on this iFood? Why? Why are you sleeping too much? I love that lady. I love her, and I so love her message. You see, if you make up your mind that on this iFood we stay, and I'm going to be a billionaire before the end of the year, sure, that's a good mindset. You will make the billions. But if you decide that, oh, I can't make it, then let me just say, But once you make up your mind that this is what you want to do, and this is where you are going, this is how far you want it to take you, then definitely you are on the way to making it. So good evening once again. Some people are saying that they cannot hear anything. Please check your microphone and make sure that your microphone is good, okay? Because other people are hearing me and I'm still on this same call. All right, so let's go quickly into the business of the day. If you are here for the very first time, please type 1 in the chat box so that we will know exactly who we're in the same room with. If you are here for the first time, please put 1 in the chat box, 1 in the chat box. If you are joining us for the first time ever on this call, because my friends and I, Modupe Adebayo and Love Oladele, we normally have these Zoom calls on Saturdays, just like today, and Tuesdays and Thursdays. I also saw that mascots, I'm not sure that's your real name, but mascot knows himself, joined us on the call as well as a presenter. So that means my 3 friends and I are just resolute that all of us must hear about iFood and all of us must eat healthy and make a lot of money. Right. Thank you. 111. There are many of us tonight that are joining for the first time. Great. So let's go straight to business. Inclusive food economy, iFood. The I there is not internet food, because somebody was asking me, so is it internet food? Is this internet money? We don't make internet money here. We make real money. And is iFood inclusive? That is, it is inclusive of everyone. And inclusive food economy has their vision. Great vision. Number 1, to kick out malnutrition from the world. Mind you, iFood is a global phenomenon. We are only just starting from Nigeria. We are making Nigeria the springboard, but it is a global phenomenon. So the vision is to kick out malnutrition globally, and also to kick out hunger, and definitely to kick out poverty. And how we are going to get this done, how we are on the mission, this is the vision. The mission is very clear and we are on it. And this is why this every Saturday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. See, it's a global revolutionary movement for food security and economic emancipation. That was what I explained to you in a very, very simple terms: to kick out malnutrition, to kick out hunger, that's food security, and for us to have economic emancipation, that is to kick out poverty, okay? So, do you know that with just 3,150 naira, in fact, it's less than that right now, because in Nigeria, normally, we always say that when things go up, it doesn't come down. But with iFood, it is not like that. iFood is not like that. Sometimes things go up depending on what is happening and it comes down. So The highest we have gone on the membership fees in iFood had been 3,150. Right now, if you are doing your direct transfer, it is 3,000 naira. So I want to put it safely at the fact that you can become a member of this great organization and you will be able to have all these values, that is food security and economic emancipation, based on your eating organic, healthy food. So you are going to have good health as well. You are just checking in with 3,000, between 3,000 and 3,150 naira only. Amazing, you will say. So, iFood economy, where financial and hunger problems are resolved. This company was launched on the 9th of December 2023 in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay. The offices are off Obaakran, that is Primrose Event Center, 1 Akilo Street, and 77 Oduduwa Way in GRA of Lagos State, GRA Ikeja, Lagos State. Okay. The owners are social entrepreneurs, and they are set to make agribusiness profitable for smallholders. That is, farmers can now stay in the farms. Unlike what we had before, when everybody had already, come into the urban centers, trying to get the so-called white-collar jobs that are not even there. They are not even enough for those who don't know farming. But right now, these people, these social entrepreneurs, are already befriending the farmers, and farmers are staying where they are supposed to be on their farmlands. So these are social entrepreneurs, like I said, and they are solving social problems of hunger, of malnutrition, and of poverty. Okay, there are 3 sides to this business. All right, so this is this little girl in front of you, head of faculty, not of iFood, head of faculty at Kofsel Group. My name is Kufola Oshebiko. You are free to call me OK. Those are my initials, Ola Oshebiko, OK. And I'm the group managing director at Kofsel Group and founder Flourish Online A to Z.com. I am your presenter, obviously, tonight. And so we are here for iFood. There are 3 components of this project. The very first one is Agri-innovate. Agri-innovate just means agriculture with, they are practicing agriculture with innovation. And under the Agri-innovate part of the iFood economy, we have the farm to table. What does this mean? From the farm straight to your table, no stopover, no middlemen, no carryover, straight from the farm to your table, so that the nutrients can be retained and also the costs can be cut. So when we are telling you that you get your good food cheaper on iFood, it is not because the food is cheap, and it is not because the food does not have good values, but because all those intermediaries had been taken care of. They are off whatever Agri-innovate is doing. So the normal cost of production of all these things is just what they are bringing to you with a minimal profit, just little profit. And as we go on in this presentation, you will even see how they still share this small profit with us. So we are in for a good thing. In Agri-innovate economy, you have your food, nutrient-dense foodstuffs from the farm straight to your table. But there's a stopover somewhere, that is in the IMATs. IMATs can be described as the iFood. It is iFood Mart, not just IMATs. So iFood Mart can be described as the marketplace for iFood economy. So how does this work? When the foodstuffs are coming from the farm, remember, we can't just carry food from the farm and start distributing to your tables. So there's the only place the food in iFood stops is the IMAT. And we have IMATs all over the country. IMAT operators are partners with iFood. So they share profits with iFood. Your food comes straight from the farm to IMAT, and then you can pick up from IMAT, or you make arrangements with the IMAT to help you with delivery to your homes. So it's straight from the farm to your home, so to say, because the IMAT is still part of the process. It's still part of the whole deal in Agri-innovate. Okay, so normally this Agri-innovate is going to be on a 5-in-1 app. This 5-in-1 app is almost ready. I know that some people will say, oh, we said it last week that it's almost ready. Yeah, it's almost ready, because big things don't come this easy. It doesn't come like that easy. Google has to approve, and Google has to go through the whole process to be sure that what we are saying is what they are seeing. Okay, so it's not as if it is not ready, but Google is still going through Google's approval. Okay, the core objective of Agri-innovate is to organize the food value chain of every agribusiness input foodstuffs for efficient distribution directly from input farmer to the farm and straight from the farm to the table, just as I've explained to you. Okay, and then remember I said we have 3 components in iFood. I've just explained to you Agri-innovate. The second one is Green Revolution. Green Revolution is that part of the company that ensures that we have organic food, because that's the promise. So the part of the business that ensures that we have good food, healthy food, organic food, and we have them constantly being produced. The Organic Revolution part of the business takes care of the farmers as well, and they put an eye on what the farmers are doing to be sure that we are delivering on our promises. Okay? iFood is such a good company. I don't work in iFood, but you can hear the way I'm saying we. You just need to be in this business, and then you will know that you can identify straight with them. Okay? You can identify with them because this is just huge. This is great. This is beautiful. They give us organic food, healthy food that takes care of our health. If you see me, it's because I'm sitting down. I'm already coming back to shape because I've been eating iFood foodstuffs, and it just started in December. So you can imagine what you will see in those of us that have already keyed in by the time we spend 1 year eating this great organic food. All right. And then the third one is the DIY. This is actually the one that is doing the magic in my own body. Because right now, I have my vegetable farm at the back of my house. So that means that I don't really have to go to the market to get all those chemicalized vegetables that you don't even know where they are grown. You don't know what it is that they have used as their fertilizers. So straight from my backyard to my kitchen. How great. This is the DIY part of organic farming. So we have DIY organic garden training right there at your back office. We are being trained just for these 3,000 naira. See values already. You are having your food straight from the farm to the table. No stopping, no yama, no going from Katsina to Port Harcourt to Benin to Badon to Lagos. No. The ones that are coming to Lagos come straight to Lagos. The ones going to Port Harcourt go straight. Very organized. Okay? So we are just in for great things. I've already started visualizing the um the cocoa farming, the our coconuts and our groundnuts pyramids, our everything pyramids. I've already started visualizing this because the owners of this business are actually, for me, in my own thought, they are reincarnations of our great heroes, Baba Obafemi Awolowo, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Sir Tafawa Sir Balewa. Okay, they are reincarnations because these are the ideas and the ideals of these great men. And also, there's a woman among them, and I can easily see Mrs. Funmilayo Ransome Kuti in that lady because she's so passionate about what she's doing and she brings in results to the table. Okay, the men in the council, they are also just there. Everything is on their mind. They do everything passionately. So I'm seeing a greater Nigeria in this iFood business. Okay, and there are so many other benefits. You know, normally when you reincarnate, when you have our prayers for our children, is actually that they should be higher than us, they should be bigger than us. So these ones are actually doing a lot more than these our great heroes, as mentioned. Because apart from giving us all these things, all these values, organic food for cheaper, straight from the farm to the table, they are also giving us money because you know the vision is to eradicate malnutrition that they are fixing by giving us organic food. Now, they also want to eradicate hunger by giving us the food cheaper. They have already eliminated all the middlemen, so it comes to us cheaper. Okay? Anybody that loves himself or herself and her family should just buy into this business. You don't even have any reason to stay out of it because, I mean, how can you see this kind of values and you still say, no, you are not doing? I don't understand that. I can't even understand it. That's why that video we started with, we really have to have a great mindset to do things that we see because this is food business. It can never fail. We are all going to be eating. I've eaten today. Even if you fast for 50 days, you will still eat one day, Sha. If you fast for 144 days, you will eat one day. Okay? So, this is food. All right? So, the benefits, registration, cash back, win, fall. When you register, remember I told you that it is a membership business. So, there is registration fee of just 3,000. At any time, maybe because of the charges of the payment platform or your bank, it won't be more than 3,150 naira for you to check into this business. Now, from this chickening 3,000 naira, the company will still give you cash backs. So many, when you register, then you put anybody, you invite people. Those people that you have invited, the company is going to give you 1,000 naira on each of them. Even if you invite 1 million people, you will have 1,000 times that's 1 million. That's what it is. We've been in it since December. I even joined before the launching because I don't know. I just had that feeling. You know, when you have the feeling that this is going to work, this is good, let's support them and all of that. I went for the launching, you know, and anybody that knows me know that I'm very busy. So for me to even spare the time to go there, that means that I was just convinced. I don't know. At that stage, I haven't even met them, but I was just sure within me that this is going to work and we have to support them, you know. So from that little money, they'll give you 1,000 naira. Whoever, how many people you have invited. Now, when those people that you have invited, when they also invite others, and I see no reason why you won't invite people anyway. You see, when those people invite others, they will still continue to give you 50 naira to your 12th generation. Believe you me, we are going to see the charts shortly. I just want to make the presentation as short as possible. That's why I'm talking through without the slides. Okay. You will see, okay, that's it right there. This is the commission chart. This is what it is. So assuming that you have even brought in only 3 members, because it is 3 by 3 by 12 auto pilot first matrix. What first matrix means is that if you bring in 1 million people, you will be paid that 1,000 naira for the 1 million people, but the 1 million people are not going to stay directly under you. The system is going to distribute them in a first matrix to people, not to external people, but to people in your structure, under your structure still. So like the people brought in by your own people are going to have a share of those you have brought in, but you will still be paid your commission. That's not a problem. It's just so that the matrix can be neat, the matrix can be seen properly, because if you put 1 million people under one person and then we put 200 people under another person, the whole thing will be messed up. So we have 3 by 3 by 12. That means that we end up to your 12th generation. And look at it here, right here. So when you come in, no matter how many people you are brought in, you are going to earn this commission of 1,000 naira, like I told you. The team members, let's assume you have 3 members. You are brought in just 3, because that's what the system is reckoning with. You brought in just 3. Your cumulative is 3. Your referral earning will be 3,000 naira, and your cumulative referral earning will be 3,000 naira. Now, when you get to level 2, your 3 persons are supposed to also have brought in their own 3, 3, 3. So this is why we put 9 here. So you have 9. If you add them to your 3 that you have brought in by yourself, you have 12. And on this, your 12, the company will give you 50 naira. On the 9, sorry, on your 9, you will have 50 naira. Just like that, on the 27, you will have 50 naira. On the 81, you will have 50 naira. Until you get to your level 12. If everybody keeps bringing their own 3, 3, 3, 3 persons, then by the time you get to level 12, you already have 531,441 people. And then you can earn as much from the 50 naira, you can earn as much as 39.860 million naira. Just like that. So throw your mind back to what that lady said at the beginning of this presentation. If you make up your mind that you are going to invite people, that you are going to tell people about what you are seeing, that what you are seeing is great and you want others to know about it, this is good. Good food for health, good money in your bank accounts to totally eradicate poverty, which is rife in the land. And then getting food for cheaper, good food for cheaper, eradicating hunger. You see, this is just great. Look at money. The way it is on the chart is the way it can be in your pockets, or in your, this is too much for the pockets, in your bank account, okay? Apart from all this money, we're also going to be training organic farming for rural and urban participants. We are going to have training. So people like you and I can actually establish farms. You know, Yoruba say agbeloba. You see, farmers are kings, because without them, we won't even be able to do, there won't be life now. They are the ones cultivating this food that we are eating and that we are. That's why, you see, when we are on this training, I just want to get to every nook and crannies. I send the links everywhere. I share with a lot of people, because this is great. There's no reason why people should not be here. All right? Somebody is giving you good food. Somebody is giving you money in your pocket. And the person is still, these people are real social entrepreneurs. They are solving social problems. This is why I said they are reincarnations of Babawu, Azikwe, and Tafa Balewa. And then you see, even convenient home delivery is part of what they do, or part of what they have planned to do. But you know that it's precept upon precept. We are just bringing it. You know, Yorubas will say, "Ameye bolako." We are bringing the birds to the pocket. Okay, so it's going to be like that, convenient home delivery. Me, I so love this, not because I'm lazy, but you see, when you go to the market, everybody is aggressive in Nigeria. It's not only the market women. Before you say, we got 10 naira, they already look at you. You don't want us to be like you. Is it because you have red pair of glasses? Hey, I like to respect myself a lot. So I don't really like going to the market. So if these ones have come and they said they will deliver food, they will deliver chicken, they will deliver atarodo, they will deliver onions, they will deliver, it's because I don't know the English for atarodo and I like to eat atarodo. I can buy it in the supermarkets because me, I don't like going to the markets. So this is just a life-saving thing for me. And you know, the fear is when you are buying from the supermarkets, oh, it's going to be too expensive. But right now, I have very, very cost-effective foods being delivered to me without the abuses of the market women. Abba. Now here, me, I stay. In fact, I'm glued to iFood. And I want as many of us as possible go out there, tell people about this awesome business. Let them come in, let them enjoy what we are enjoying. Then you even have monthly cash backs. How does this happen again? I'm sure the next charts will be able to explain this better. See, remember I said that we will buy food for cheaper prices. Upon all these cheaper prices, they still give you part of these people, they are real social entrepreneurs. This is what it is. This is just what it is. This is what our government should actually be doing, okay? But these ones are doing it, we should encourage them. So when you buy food, it doesn't matter, you can be in this business and you decide that you don't want to buy food there. You want to go and be buying expensive food outside. It's also, if it's good for you, then it's good for you. It's just that it's not good for me. And it's not good for my own generation. It's not good for my kinsmen and women. So I've been preaching it. I've been pitching it to them. Come to iFood, get good food. And you too should go and say that to your people. So you will still have 10% once you are able to buy 10,000 naira worth of food in a month, in a particular month. They will give you back 10% of their profits. So this is a projection. So it's supposing that we have, we are buying 10,000 naira worth of food. Some homes eat as much as 250,000 naira worth of food. I don't want to say my home. And we are not many, you know, but you see, we just look at it that is whatever birds eat that birds will fly with. Somebody should translate that in English, in Igbo and Yoruba and Hausa for us. Is whatever birds eat like this that birds will fly with. So you cannot be buying glasses and you'll be buying jewelry and you won't eat well. Let's eat well. Oh. So when some people will eat as much as 500,000 naira worth of food, especially those that have little children, growing children. And they will still be in this iFood. So when you do that, you are going, and these ones are just calculated with 10,000 naira projection, that each person here buys 10,000 naira worth of food. So you will be given back 10%. The expected profit here with the projection is 300 naira. So you have 10% of 300 naira. 10% of 300 naira, to yourself, if you are the one buying. Now, those 3 persons that you have invited that are directly signed under you, or whoever have been signed under you, when they buy 10,000 naira worth of food, but please, it's not compulsory that you buy 10,000 naira worth of food. It's not that you must buy 10,000 naira worth of food. That's what makes you the member. No. What makes you a member is your payments of your 3,000, between 3,000 and 3,150. Even if you don't buy food, once you have bought into the business, you are a member. But I don't see what you have come to do. If you now sign to iFood, where you can earn money without selling food, where you can eat organic food, and then you say, no, I don't want to buy. I just want to be a member. I don't think anybody would do that. Okay? So when you buy food, you earn 10% of the profit. When people that are directly under you, those three, when they buy their own, whatever they have bought, the profits on it, you will earn 8% again. The people that they have brought in, those 9 that will sign under them, when they buy food, you will earn 5%. They will earn their own 10%, you will earn your 5%. So this is how it goes all the way to your 12th generation. You will have 1% on your 12th generation. By the time you look at how much you have earned, you would have taken in 2.4 million naira. This is if you do the job well, if you treat the business as your own business, because if it's your business, you will advertise it, you will tell people, you will go all out, you will put it on your head like gala. If you do that, you are going to get this. This money is yours. Because you can see it's calculation, it's mathematical calculation, simple arithmetic. So if everything goes on as planned, this money will come to our bank account as planned. Also, it is not that when you get to level 12, this 2.4 will just jump into your pocket. No. What happens is, as people are buying, this money that you are seeing on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th and 6th columns, they are being dropped in your back office. And that is the cumulative earning that gets to 2.4. Same thing with the referral earning. It's not that you just, it's when you get to level 12, then you now start expecting it. No. As people are buying now on your level 9, on your level 3, on your level 2, on your level 4, you are earning all this money in the last column. But if you leave it in your back office, you do not touch it, you don't use it to buy lipstick, like me, because I've been withdrawing my own. If you do not withdraw, although there are some accounts I'm leaving there, I'm not going to touch those ones. Number one, I want to prove this business that yes, if we don't touch it, we'll get this money at the end of the day. That's one of the reasons I'm putting it there. And then it will come so handy. Can you imagine when I just open on my level 12 and I get 2.4 because some people are buying food? That will really come very handy, and this will do a lot of things in my life. Now, apart from all of this, you are also going to earn matching bonuses on your levels 1, 2, 3 purchases. Matching bonuses means that whatever your level 1 earns, you will earn 2.5% of it. So where your level 2, 2nd generation, you will earn 1.5%, and then your 3rd generation, you will earn 1% of it. We've talked about organic revolution. That's the component of iFood that guarantees that we have a reliable supply of affordable, healthy food to the iFood community. And then the number 3 is the DIY, that is do it yourself, that we are being taught by iFood. Then there are so many business opportunities in this business. So many. Like the iFood I mentioned in passing. iFood operators are actually partners with a company, and they can earn as high as 20%, depending on the kind of iFood you are running. You can earn like 20% of the profits made by the company through every food that are ordered through your iFood. If you are the big iFood, iFood parts, you can earn as much as 20%. As a matter of fact, from my own personal projection, if you do it well, you advertise, you put words out for your IMATs around your place, because if I'm in Ikeja, I won't go out take my food in an IMAX in Lekki. So any IMAX around my home should be able to market to me. So if you market, the side of treating it like a good business is also there. You can earn as high as 2 million from this IMAX stuff monthly. Okay, so you have 20% of the profits of the company. If you are doing the small one, you earn like 10%, not even like 10% of the profits. Then we are also going to have residual income from farm projects. From all the charts I've shown you, you can see that by the time we are getting to level 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the money will start to be, hey, huge. So from this money, the company is going to invest into cash crops for us. And from these cash crops, we are going to earn residual income, okay? Like perpetually, generationally. So this is why I keep telling people that once you're in iFood, your generation cannot suffer poverty anymore. Because there are plans, great plans for us to just get out of poverty totally if we put our minds at this. The company is also into corporate social responsibility anywhere they are. Remember, they are social entrepreneurs. They are not going to leave the community impoverished. They don't want to see poverty anywhere. So there's going to be CSR, whatever, like we are there and we are saying, oh, what I think they need in my community is a dispensary. If it can fit into their budget, they will do it. So they are going to do a lot of CSRs for us, corporate social responsibilities everywhere iFood is found. Now, you also have the opportunity of turning your waste to wealth, because all those environment that we normally throw around in our gutters, everything, everywhere, iFood is ready to pack them from you, because that's what they are going to be using for the biodegradable stuffs. Among those things, they will sort these things out. That's what they are going to be using for the fertilizers, for the organic food production. Okay, so we are just in for a big deal, because like all round to help us. Remember, we are preaching good health. We are preaching squashing of poverty. In this ways to wealth as well, is healthy, because when you know that you can carry the waste to go and collect food and cooking gas, you won't throw them in the gutters. We will have less of mosquitoes breeding, and malaria can actually be eradicated in every area iFood is found. Okay? All those diseases that pertain to bad, unhealthy waste disposal will be taken care of through this waste to wealth. Okay, so this is really, really, really fascinating. It's a good one. You have a lot of things to gain, nothing, absolutely nothing to lose. So let's quickly run through the benefits once again. You save up to 50% of your food expenses by learning to grow. You know, I told you, I pick my vegetables from my backyard right now. I don't have to go to the market. I don't have to collect abuses. And I don't have to eat all those vegetables that people will just cough and bring out whatever and spit on them by the roadside, and they still bring them in for us to eat. So apart from eating healthy, we're also saving a lot of money. You get your food delivered to your doorstep for convenience. And the foodstuffs are actually lower than market prices. You earn cash back of up to 2 million monthly from unique multi-level profit distribution matrix. You earn up to 40 million from the registration multi-level cashback matrix, because when you bring people in, they're going to just be earning like that, anyhow. Okay? You earn secondary annual returns from cash. I've told you all of this. I'm just trying to reiterate them so that you understand fully what we are in for. We are in for great things, great things. Then you turn your domestic waste to wealth through the Waste to Wealth program. You gain access to exclusive, excellent business opportunities. There are so many business opportunities. For instance, we even have food soldiers. Our youth are going to be employed. They are going to work with the IMATs. They will go out, they will be the marketers on seafood. This is not Photoshop. This is how the rice. I wish I can carry the rice from my store and come and show you physically, but this is how the rice really is. When you finish cooking it, this is how it is. And as we go on also, I can see a lot of activities going on with iFood. A lot. They are trying to manage everything to suit the purposes for which they have started this business. They are trying as much as possible to be customer-centric. You know, I was even told that right now, when you buy anything from iFood, in as much as you can open it at the IMAT, once you see that this is not what you ordered, return it. Money back guaranteed. Have you ever seen that in Nigeria? Have you ever? This is 1 in a million business. And we must all support them because I can see through the eye of the spirits of our forefathers, the Obafemi Awolowos of this world, the Nnamdi Azikiwes of this world, the Tafawa Balewas of this world coming back in these people. The spirits of Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, that great woman that fought for the emancipation of the people of Egba land, coming through in the lady that is in the council. Let's try and patronize. They are very good food. The yam, this is what we even ate as breakfast in my house today. Very nice, Benue yam. Very good also for pounded yam. Then the onions. I've told you people several times, those who have been on my calls, I've told you how I've started eating onions. Once the ordering cycle starts, the first thing I want to order again, because onions, my housekeeper was just telling me that he couldn't make onion tea because there was no onion. Me, I've started drinking onion tea and I chew the onion just like that. Very, very good. Very good. And apart from all of these incentives, we also still have compensation plans. You see, when we hit 1 million membership threshold, the CEO has promised that in all this registration, apart from giving us 1,000 back, 50 naira, is still saving between 150 and 250 naira so that we can have great compensation plans. We are going to have cha-cha vehicles. We are going to have good air travels to some nice places. Don't think of Dubai. Dubai is old school right now. We have very new places we are going to. Okay, so this is still the chart, how you earn up to 39.89, call it 40 million now. By the time we put less than 1,000, how much? It don't become 1 million, 40 million. So from your level 12, your money will eat that much. Okay, I just want you to see it well. This is why it's coming in so many times, okay, on this slide, because it's not easy to be a 40 million nine. When you have this in so many places, your billions are coming, okay? So let's try very hard. I've talked about the prices. We have a great CEO who has the mind to serve. Okay, I've already told you, please treat it like a business. Treat it like a business. Put it on your head like gala. Tell everybody on your streets, in your church, in your mosque, in your schools, everywhere. Let them know that something great is here. Okay? This is what I'm doing. I'm not telling you to do what I don't do. This is what I am doing. I mean, this is what I'm doing. We're on the call now. I've already sent the link to everybody I know. And right here, I'm telling you. And apart from that, I'm telling everybody, both known and unknown. So go and tell every stranger you meet, bus stop, everywhere. Just talk to them because it's good. If everybody eats well, and if everybody ends well, we are going to have lesser trouble in this country. You know, all this one that you will be winding up your car, not because your AC is working, but because you are afraid of people breaking into the car, will be at least be lessened. You know, an hungry man is an angry man. When people eat well, everything seems good. So the question now is, are you ready to take action? Are you really ready? If you are ready, please let me know in the chat box. Let me see you're ready in the chat box. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? The person that has no audio, this must be a problem from your side. So sorry about that. I hope you heard. Okay, I like that. Somebody said I'm ready, like readiness. Great. Ready, if you are ready, just let us know that you are ready. Because you should be ready for opportunities like this. You should never allow this to pass you by. I'm glad that we have a lot of you that you are ready to take up this. Great, great, great. All you need to do is to go back to the platform on which you saw this link for the meeting, or the person that directly shared it with you, because this is an awesome opportunity that must never be missed by anyone. So you cannot afford to miss this. Do not miss it for anything. I am ready for your questions if you are ready to ask them. All right. So those who are ready, don't forget, make sure that you go back to the person who shared the link with you, or the person who you know can be of help in giving you a link. So if you are ready for your questions, Victoria Afolabi, please unmute yourself and talk to us.
I am ready.
You're ready to start? That's great.
Yes,
Do you have a question?
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. I have enjoyed the presentation so much. And the only area I am not very clear with is the IMAT. Where are we going to?
Right.
Where are the IMAT going to be located so we can get there, collect food, and if as members we are called upon to start IMAT, is that part of the plan? So we can actually do that.
All right. So yeah, once you are a member, you can be an IMAT operator. So this means that IMATs are everywhere, just like I said.
Okay.
IMATs are everywhere and they can be everywhere. You can even be an IMAT operator. All you need to do is to also talk to the person that has invited you for this call. But what it takes to be an IMAT operator, if you want the big one, is for you to pay 5 million naira.
Okay.
So is it 5 million now? I think there's a promo going on. So you can pay 3 million naira to the company to be a partner.
Okay.
In progress. So you are buying into the franchise of the company.
Okay. Okay.
The only thing you do, you are not selling food though. Remember, we have told you this is a food business where you make money from food business without selling food. You are not selling food at all. All you are doing as an IMAT operator is for you to have the food that have been ordered by some people that have chosen your IMAT delivered to your IMAT so that they can pick the food up, or they can organize drop-off with you.
Okay.
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 So that's
Okay.
just what an IMAT is. If you want the small IMAT, it goes for 1 million. You can pay 1 million to the company. You can ask on the platform where you got the link from. Somebody
Okay.
will be able to help you out there and give you the right number to call.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Would that be all?
Yeah, for me.
All right. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Gerald Kanu, I hope I got your name correctly pronounced. Gerald Kanu, please unmute yourself and talk to us.
Yes.
Good evening.
Okay, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
I
madam.
must say I'm very happy with the Zoom meeting that we're having this night. I'm so much ready for this
Thank
business
God.
because I have invited so many people and I know they are here.
That's
I've
great.
registered some people too already. My questions are, they're just two. One is in continuation for the
I hope the questions are just about this presentation.
yes,
Because if
yes,
you're
yes,
a member, you must be on a membership platform where
yes.
every other question. Okay, so go ahead, please.
All right. There are two, as I said. One is about the IMAT. Already, I knew that you have to register for the IMAT, for the big one, 3, small one, 1. So we also understood that the IMAT will be given a color to paint the warehouse where you'll be using for the IMAT. And last time you said you need to have minimum of 3 staff in the small one and 7 in the bigger one. So my question is, those staff, who pays for them or who is going to pay them? That's
It's your
number one.
business now. It's your business, so you pay them.
All right, thank you very much. I just wanted to know and be sure.
Yeah,
Then the
yeah,
second
that's it.
question. All right, the
But
second
for
question.
the food soldiers that will market the IMAT for you, iFood pays for that.
Ah,
Yeah, they will employ some food soldiers to go around the vicinity to talk to people about iFood, and then your IMAT can be patronized. So they pay for that.
who engaged them? Who engages them, please?
They
Do I,
together
the
with the
IMAT?
IMAT, you can help source for them, and they too can source for them. It's partnership. You are buying into the franchise.
All
It's a
right,
partnership. And it's a
thank
partnership
you.
that is really working. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Then the second question is in the compensation plan.
All
You
right.
did mention that apart from the earnings that we're getting from level 1 to 12, there's also compensation. So I wanted to get a little more explanation on that compensation. Then after the
So
explanation,
like the compensation that I just breezed through, there are
mm,
many of them. And none of us has actually qualified for all of those,
no, no, not
because
yet. We
you
just
will.
started.
No, let me go ahead. Let me just
All
explain
right,
to you
good.
so we can be
Um,
out of here on time. For instance, you have the leadership compensation thing. So there will be first 100 that have many more direct sign-ups than others. The first 100 in that grade, you have compensations for them. Like if you have, like for instance, if somebody has 1 million downlines,
all right,
or you have 500,000 downlines, and then some people have 20,000 downlines. So
all
the
right.
very first 100 will be compensated.
Mm,
Yes. So
okay.
if you are a
Oh,
Yoruba person now, I would have told you to go and Jawe Sobi. What
I
that
am,
means is
I am
that
really,
what
I
that
am
means is
really,
that you should go and put leaves on your kola nuts.
I am doing
So
that.
that so that
Please,
they can be very fresh and you can make a lot of money from it.
Maureen.
So there
Yeah.
are many, many more. I just wanted to breeze through that because I also know that we are all just building our teams and we are building up the businesses. I mean, the business precept upon precept. Then for prizes, we are going to have great prizes. We are not going to be giving Tokumbo cars. We are going to have, but you have to work. You have to work for it. You have to work for it. Not that they will just say because you're a member, come and carry car. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay? So when we get to that river, we'll be able to cross it.
Please permit me one more question because you brought it up
Remember,
when you were
others
talking.
are waiting though, so
I
let's
know,
make
just
it.
one, please.
Yeah.
The registration or those that you are bringing in, I know directly is 3. When those 3 is completed, what do you do with all other ones that are coming under you that are asking you, I want you to register me, what do you do with them? Are you
So
free
you
to register?
register them.
Are you
You
free to register
register them.
100 under you directly?
You can register 1 million under you directly.
And you be
I
anyone
told you,
1,000?
I said it in the presentation. You can
Yes.
register as many people as you have under you.
Directly?
But what would happen is the system will redistribute them in the matrix. They are still your downlines. Okay?
Okay.
You will be paid your 1,000 for bringing them in.
All right.
You'll be given the 50 naira for them being in your matrix.
Wonderful.
But when you are looking at them, when you look at your structure, you are going to see them distributed under the people that are under you.
Perfect. Thank you
Yeah,
very
so
much. I'm done.
so you can register and you have prizes also. You have compensation for those who have brought in many directs. So it's not only for those that have 3x3x3. No, if you bring in many directs, you also have compensation for that. There's a plan for that as well. All right, thank you very much for your questions. Mr. Pizza Fimene, please unmute and talk to us. Mr. Pizza, your hand is up and I'm asking you to unmute, please. Okay,
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, I am Peter Fimene. Really, I was just being brought in last week. I was told about IMAX. And by the grace of God, I've been able to complete the 3 people I have brought in, the 9 or so. And I've also, knowing fully well that it is full business, it gave me joy. And I've also gotten my IMAX, the lower one first to start with. And again, my question is this. I know that the business is very good, durable, but my fear is the demand. Won't the demand be more than the supply? When the demand has come, what will be the supply? That is my first question. And again, I feel that from what I saw, making the request, the purchase on Monday, Tuesday, and then taking delivery of the purchase Saturday and Sunday, I think the period is short. If the black men we are once you tell
Okay,
somebody
so
this is the date,
Mr. Peter Fimene, let me quickly attend to you because number one, you are already a member. Even if you started last week, you are a member. And I believe you will be on a membership platform. So you could have asked your questions on that platform. But because you have asked, I will answer. But please, members, go to membership platform to ask your questions. Don't come here to ask questions. This is actually your prospects meeting. You are supposed to bring
okay?
your prospects so that we can help you in conversion. Okay? You are a member already. You must have seen value before you decided to join. And if you now have anything that is bothering you, you should ask
Yes.
on the membership platform. But for the prospects, they don't even have anywhere to go. And that's why we are attending to them here. But let me quickly answer you because some prospects may also have those kind of questions on their minds. Number one, during the presentation, you heard me say that there are three components to this business. One is Agri-innovate, the one that makes sure that your food gets to you from the farm to the table. All the processes in between. Now, the second one is the Agri-revolution. This is the one that speaks to the question you asked. They have it, you see, when you have a business, when you want to start a business, there's something they call business plan. They've already gotten this plan out. And so is the Agri-revolution part of it that is going to take care of what you are asking for, regular supply of foodstuffs. And so that we don't get it muddled up, this now leads me to your third question that is asking that is saying that 2 days are too short to order. No, they are not. Because you need to plan if you want to succeed. If you fail to plan, then you have planned to fail. The truth of the matter is, when you have a business, you must have your standard operating procedures, the SOPs. Once you have this, that is their own SOP. So, order Mondays, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, we sort out orders. We send out to farms. We get them from farms. We bring them to, you can see that that's a huge thing. The ordering is actually the simplest thing in all of this process. All the processes that are involved in getting those foodstuffs to your table, ordering is the simplest and is the easiest. Maybe we just stay on our devices and we order. Let's now exchange with those who are going through all of this. They will sort out our orders. So how many people want rice? How many people want yams? How many tubers of yams do they want? Where do they stay? Are they in Aba? Are they in Onitsha? Are they in Abuja? Are they in Enugu? You know, then one company, doing all of this. Then they will have to now get, okay, go straight, carry, go there, pay the farmers, get the farmers, wood the farmers. I mean, it's a long process. So I think they are getting it right. Even the cycles that we are doing now is perfect so that we don't model anything up. We need to have an SOP, and that's what they have gotten. And I'm sure in your personal, even at home, even if we are housewives, once you don't have process, everything will just scatter. At least we know that when we wake up, we are to pray. Oh yeah, children, go to the sitting room. After praying, go and brush. These are processes. It's the same thing with business. So I think it's okay the way it is now. And the Agri-revolution is taking care of constant and regular supply of foods. And we can only just pray for them and hope for the best. So we should be very optimistic about this business. It's going to succeed in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I hope I answered your questions.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for coming. Umar Farouk Kano. Umar Farouk, your hand is up. Please unmute yourself and talk to us. All right, I'm not sure Farouk is ready right there. Every sack.
Hello, ma.
Okay, go ahead, please.
So my question here is, I'm following you direct from Kano State.
Okay.
So you are mentioning Port Harcourt, Lagos. You are mentioning mostly southern states, But what are we that are in the northern part of Nigeria? It's particularly Kano. Kano are having so much, so much people that would definitely
Sorry, what did
like this thing.
I say concerning southern states? There is nothing
No,
Nigerians don't read the ministry. What did I say?
no,
Did I say that iFood is only in the southern part of Nigeria?
you didn't say so.
Okay, so what did I say?
I'm talking on delivery, and making order and collecting the foodstuffs. I
It's
didn't have you
everywhere.
in the,
It's everywhere, all over the country. And we have only just started. We are even going outside the country. So
because
Kano,
I've
then
already
we get rice is gotten from Kano now. So how can we forget Kano?
now. So that's why I'm wondering because I made
I'm
a
not.
point to
If my mouth did, and you can come here next week, and I'm only saying my Dupuri, Castina, and I know that I actually mentioned Castina this night. I can say Kano, Sokoto, everywhere. Benin Kabi, Bogwe. Is what
so
comes to
so,
my
so,
mouth. I
so my
meant
question my question on this is I talked to the IMAT operator in Kano. He said that you are not taking orders for 2 or 3 days. I have to wait till February 1st. So that's why I need clarification.
okay, yeah, so that's true. Are you a member?
I'm a member. I'm already registered. I have my account.
Are you on any membership platform?
Yeah, I'm yet to be there.
You should be. Don't stay aloof because we need one another. Because if you are on the membership platform now, you won't even ask this question because this has been circulating. There was a Zoom meeting where it was announced that instead of doing Monday, Tuesday, come and collect, and then everything is just scattering like that. Let's do circles. We actually voted on that Zoom call with the CEO in attendance. We voted that okay, we should have a cycle so that when we start now on the 1st and 2nd of February, we will order 1st, 2nd February, and then we'll get the food delivered. Then there will be a cycle of rest. Then we pick it up again. So please join a membership platform. You can even join, you can also join the global platform. Where are you on the, you should be on the platform. Can be on the global platform.
Okay.
Information
So,
is shared regularly.
so farmers are asking how can they join to be part of the supplying this food to.
Once you are on a platform, you will have information about that because the operations director is in charge of that. Okay, now what I can do, I can share my number with you so that we don't waste so much time on this. I will put my number to you on the chat box. Get in touch with me after. I will send you links to the global platform so that you can have a place to get information. Because when you don't have information, there's no way you can grow this business. You need information to tell others and then spread the word, okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Evisac, please talk to us and tell the people at the background to please let us talk to us. Evisac, talk to us. You are
Good
ready.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I'm fine. Welcome. Please, ma'am, I want to confirm this promo on iMart. Is this a new one or the one that ended in December?
There is a new one.
When is it ending, ma'am?
I don't know. Go and do it now. Do it today. It may end tomorrow.
There's somebody that is planning to, so that I can tell him.
And let the person start today now. Why does the person want to do what he can do today, tomorrow?
And though he didn't even know whether there is a promo. I'm just sharing it now.
Okay,
So that
so
I
go
can
and
tell him
share.
to do that.
Go and quickly tell him to key into it. Okay?
Yes, ma. Then the prospectus, I don't know what to give to him to guide him on how to go through the process.
Process of what?
The process of becoming an IMAT owner.
Are you a member?
Yes, I'm a member.
Why don't you ask on your membership platform?
I have asked. They didn't give me any protocol or anything to follow to become an IMAT owner.
Okay. I just shared my number with you. You are a member, so chat me up on WhatsApp. Please don't call me. Just chat me up on WhatsApp. All right, so that takes us to the end of today's program. Since we do not have more questions, let me check if we have questions. Do we have questions in the chat box? If you have any questions in the chat box that have not been touched, especially those who are signing in for the first time, let us hear you out. I need your number so that I can get linked to join global WhatsApp group. I just shared my number. I just shared my number. I don't have the link on my computer. If I'm joining in on my phone, it will be easier for me to share the link. I just shared my number, so you can just take that and chat me up after the meeting. All right. All right. So thank you everyone for coming on today's Zoom meeting. Those of you that have already said that you are ready, please go back to the person that has invited you to this Zoom meeting and join fast, 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 fast. Like my friend Love will say, run as fast as your legs can take you. So tonight, run as fast as your legs can take you to the person that has invited you and be a member so that you can enjoy all the perks that we have in iFood. Good food, cost-effective, very, very healthy organic food, so many benefits added to it. That is what we are offering you. So thank you for coming. Good night, everyone. Do have a pleasant time until we come your way again on Tuesday, on Thursday, before you see my face on Saturday again. God bless you. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. You can unmute and say good night to your presenter now. Do you think it's an easy something to present? Please unmute and say good night to me, people. Unmute, unmute. I want to hear good night from you all. All right, I think, okay, good night in the chat box. All right, good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night. See you on Tuesday.